Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cracking open the Architect's Handbook for AI Automation and Entrepreneurship. We're going to discover the modern blueprint for building a digital business that literally never sleeps. Seriously, think about this for a second. What if your business just kept working while you slept? For most of human history, commerce had a hard stop, right? When the blacksmith went to sleep, the forging stopped. When the shopkeeper locked the door, sales stopped. Basically, when people stopped working, the business stopped working. But today, that dynamic is completely changing. Artificial intelligence can now write, research, create content, answer customers, organize information, and automate repetitive work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this explainer, we're going to see exactly how complete beginners are using AI to build online businesses that never completely switch off. So here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the human time limit. Then we'll meet your AI team, see your automated business in action, cover a few mistakes to avoid, and finally take a look at the future of work. All right, let's jump right into section 1, the human time limit, and exactly why people struggle to grow their businesses. 24. That's it. That is the uncompromising number that represents the core problem every single aspiring digital entrepreneur faces. It doesn't matter your drive, your ambition, or how badly you want to make money, you are limited to exactly 24 hours in a single day. You have to sleep, you have to eat, and you have to actually live your life. Traditionally, if you're building a one-person business, your output is strictly capped by your physical energy and your available time. Human effort inevitably stops at 5 p.m., or, whenever you finally need to rest. But AI automation? It runs 24/7. When you log off for the day, an AI doesn't need to plug in and recharge. It doesn't take weekends off. It can just smoothly continue to draft emails, analyze data, and engage with potential clients while you are literally dreaming. AI directly removes the physical bottleneck of human time. But an AI doesn't run itself. To make this whole thing work, you need to assemble the right crew. Which brings us to section 2, meet your AI team. We're going to talk about hiring your brand new digital employees. To make this really practical, we're going to reframe how you think about software. You aren't just using complicated tech tools anymore. You're essentially hiring a dedicated team of specialized digital employees. First up are your new hires for the content and strategy department, ChatGPT and Claude AI. Think of ChatGPT as your enthusiastic, highly caffeinated lead writer. It can draft blog posts, craft engaging social media captions, and write marketing emails in absolute seconds. Then you have Claude AI, which acts a bit more like your senior analyst. Claude is absolutely fantastic at reading long, complex documents, breaking down complicated data, and giving you high-level strategic advice. Next, let's meet your head researchers, Perplexity and Google Gemini. If you've ever wasted hours just falling down a web search rabbit hole, these two are going to save you massive amounts of time. Perplexity is like having an academic researcher on staff. It hunts down highly reliable information and actually cites its sources with footnotes, so you know for sure it's accurate. Google Gemini, on the other hand, is excellent at deep, continuous research. It pulls real-time information from the web to help you brainstorm fresh, relevant ideas for your specific market. All right, next up, let's meet your brand new creative department, Canva AI and 11 Labs. You really don't need a massive budget to have professional branding anymore. You can assign Canva AI to generate stunning graphics, logos, and presentation slides just from a simple text description. Need a voiceover for a marketing video or maybe a digital product? 11 Labs generates incredibly realistic, high-quality, human-sounding voices in multiple languages. It's literally like having a graphic designer and a professional voice actor sitting at the desk next to you, ready to work instantly. Okay, so here's the crucial point. With all this content and research being generated, how on earth do you keep track of it all? Well, that is where NotebookLM comes in. This is your ultimate knowledge organizer. Imagine an assistant whose sole job is to read every single note, PDF, and business idea you've ever had, perfectly memorize it all in one central place, and instantly answer any question you have about your own projects. It organizes your digital brain so you never lose a great idea ever again. But look, a team of brilliant specialists is pretty much useless without a good manager, right? And that brings us to the managers, Zapier, Make.com, and NAN. These are the operations managers of your digital business. They don't write or design. Instead, they automatically connect all your other AI employees together. They take the text output from ChatGPT and hand it over to Canva, or they catch an incoming customer email and hand it to Claude to read. They make sure the whole team communicates seamlessly in the background. So you have the team. Now, let's look at exactly what happens when you put them to work. Section 3, your automated business. Let's build a simple automated workflow. Let's imagine you run a small online business. Here is a realistic look at how your new team operates. Step 1. Right at 6 a.m., your AI researcher finds trending topics in your niche. Step 2. It passes those trends to your AI writer, which instantly drafts a full week's worth of social media posts. Step 3. Your manager tool sends the text to your AI designer, which creates the matching graphics. Step 4. Another automation automatically schedules these posts to go live across all your platforms. And Step 5. When customers eventually comment on those posts, an AI instantly answers their common questions, like asking about your shipping times or pricing. This entire 5-step pipeline happens seamlessly. Your digital team just did a full day's work to grow your business before you even got out of bed. But before you rush off to automate your entire life, we need a quick reality check. Section 4. Mistakes to avoid, and why keeping human judgment in the loop is absolutely crucial. There are some really common pitfalls that tend to trip up beginners when they first discover business automation. First off, trying to automate everything all at once. Seriously, don't do it. Start with one simple task before trying to build a fully automated empire. Second, not checking AI output. AI is brilliant for sure, but it makes mistakes. You are the CEO, you must review the work. Third, using way too many tools. You don't need 20 apps to start. Just pick one writer and one manager and master them first. Finally, ignoring final quality. AI productivity works best when it's paired closely with human oversight. Your unique voice, your taste, and your empathy, that's what makes the business truly valuable. AI is just the engine. You are still steering the car. And speaking of where this car is headed, the technology is about to take a massive leap forward. Section 5, the future of work, looking at AI agents and the rise of the one-person business. We are officially entering the era of AI agents. Up until now, we've talked about AI as assistants that do one specific task when you ask them to. But AI agents are systems that can independently execute multi-step goals and complex workflows. Pretty soon, you won't just say, write a post. You'll say, launch a marketing campaign for my new digital product. And the AI agent will independently research the market, draft the copy, design the ads, and deploy them, actually checking its own work along the way. This means a single person can now build a scalable business that previously required an entire company of full-time employees. It's a real game changer. The crucial takeaway here is this. Start learning today. Please don't wait for tomorrow. The automation tools we have right now are literally the worst they will ever be, meaning they're only going to improve rapidly over the next few years. If you want to save time or make money online, the absolute best time to start experimenting with these tools is right now. Jump in, learn how they work, and start building your own automated workflows. Let's wrap up with a final thought that perfectly summarizes the biggest lesson of this entire explainer. AI removes repetitive work so you can spend more time creating, thinking, and growing. AI isn't here to replace the joy of building a business. It is explicitly designed to take away the boring, repetitive chores. It frees up your most valuable resource, your time, so you can focus on the big ideas and the human connections that actually drive real success. If you found this useful, make sure to subscribe to the AI Side Hustle Explainer series. Every single week, we explore practical ways AI can help you work smarter, build better businesses, and prepare for the future. Start building your automated team today, but ask yourself, if an AI can do your busy work while you sleep, what incredible things will you finally have the time to build while you're awake?